Good evening and welcome from Phil Waybright Gymnasium. We're getting set here for game number 3 tonight at Phil Waybright Gymnasium. It's going to be the Argos Dragons versus the Oregon Davis Bobcats. We're coming to you live here on RTC4.com. Steve Stricker with Andy Stone.
Hello, hello, and here we go again.
Got Blake Thomas on camera for us still here this evening, and we're still working on first round coverage of the TCU Bi-County. Been a great night here so far. The JV boys picked up the big win in game number 1. And then we just saw the Argos Lady Dragons picking up the huge win over Oregon Davis, getting retribution for the game last Thursday. They won that one 65-53 over the Lady Bobcats. They're going to move on to round number 2 on Thursday night up at LaVille. They're going to be taking on the winner of John Glenn and New Prairie. The only other game from the girls' side that I know that is final was Bremen defeated Triton, but I do not have the final score for that one just yet. So as we get scores for the girls' first-round games, we'll let you know. What we got on tap here for the boys, the Dragons 8-3 versus the Bobcats, who are 5-5. This is a rematch again of a game played last week. The boys played on Friday here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium. Oregon Davis with the huge win over the Dragons. They won that game. Where in the world is my score at? 52-33 over the Dragons. A couple of the Dragons were very under the weather in that game, so hopefully everybody's back and healthy and ready to go. 2 of the Bobcats had all but 9 of their points in that first game. That was Clark and Reisner. Both had huge games. Trevor Reisner with 25 and Jonathan Clark with 18. The only other people to score, Lance Campbell and Trevor Wilson, and it was 6 and 3, 9 points altogether. So the Dragons, similar situation as the Lady Dragons. They'll take on the winner of this game. Will take on the winner of New Prairie and John Glenn. And then on the bottom half of the bracket, Triton versus Bremen, and Culver is at LaVille as well. Glenn and New Prairie. Glenn's 9-3. New Prairie's 5-5. We got Triton at 4-5, which is kind of a little shocking. Triton usually does a little better than that. Bremen only 3-8. Culver at 2-10, taking on a 12-0 LaVille team. Andy, they're having a smoking good year.
No doubt.
I looked through LaVille's schedule so far for this year, and the Dragons lost to them by 7. That was the closest game that anybody's given them all year. You know what? I might be wrong on my prediction for who ends up in the championship for the girls. I hope I am. I said, Glenn and LaVille. My prediction on the boys' side of things, and this is a little out there, but I'm predicting Argos versus LaVille on Saturday for a championship game for the boys. So hopefully I'm right on that one. Hopefully I'm wrong on the girls' side of things. I just got a message from a coworker, Pat Cox, who his dad is Dale Cox, the founder of the Bi-County tournament and longtime AD at LaVille. And he said LaVille smoked Culver, so not a big surprise there as far as the girls go. Gordon Mawson in his 4th season now with Argos, 45-36. He's 410 wins and 234 losses in 29 seasons overall. That Oregon Davis was their last game, but they have won 5 of the last 6. They came into that game winning 5 in a row and dropped to Oregon Davis. Joe Eskrich is the head coach. He's in his 4th season. They're 47-40. They actually played a game in between Friday and tonight. On Saturday, they lost to Elkhart Christian 49-41, and they are 3-3 in their last 6 games, which coming in at 5-5, you would kind of expect them to be about 500. So should be a good one here tonight. The Dragons and the Bobcats coming up here in about a minute. Boys, okay.
John Glenn Trails, New Prairie.
All right, John Glenn at the half already. Wow. Trails, New Prairie, 29-16. Lady Falcons with a big lead in the fourth quarter, so I assume that John Glenn will be the opponent for the Lady Dragons on Thursday. So we'll get some more scores coming in your way. We are a bit behind
time-wise
because of the third game that everybody we played that JV boys game that normally would have been played last night. So we're getting set to go here. We're going to get our starting lineups and get going here from Phil Waybright Gymnasium in game number 3. So on the girls' side, LaVille 41-9 over Culver. So let's get that marked down. 9-41 LaVille. We know Bremen won. And we're going to put Glenn in. So Glenn, Argos, Bremen, LaVille. And on the boys' side, LaVille with a 39-17 lead at the half over the Culver Cavaliers. So we're about a half of a game behind everybody here tonight.
Thanks for our traveling correspondent, Amy,
yeah,
getting us phone scores.
Andy's lovely wife, Amy, helping us out with some scores. And it's going to be a late night. We're almost 9 o'clock here, just getting started with the boys' game. Going to have to brew the coffee here for too long.
Yep.
All right, starting lineups, Clark, number 0.
Nope.
Number 4, Reisner. Number 10, Campbell. 24, Murphy. And number 40, Wilson. Same 5 as we saw on Friday night. For your Argus For your Argus Dragons, Sam Manikowski, 5'11", sophomore, number 3. Number 5, a 6'1", junior, Lucas Vanderweel. Number 11, a 6'4", junior, Ian Kindig. Number 31, a 6'5", junior, Diego Corral. And number 35, a 6-foot sophomore, Owen Nifong. So we've got Ian Kindig back in the starting lineup for the Dragons. He was out on Friday. You could tell he played, but he was pretty peaked. So hopefully he's feeling better. Diego Corral has earned himself a spot. He got the start on Friday. And even with Kindig back, he gets the start over Thompson here tonight. He had a great game. He had 20 to lead the Dragons. He was the only one in double figures on Friday versus OD.
And he gets a quick tip, and Nifong's not wasting any time, and it misses. Diego gets the ball, and Nifong goes down hard. And he's not feeling good. He's going to have to work his ankle out.
Was it an ankle or a knee?
That's his ankle.
It's not, yeah.
He's wanting a sub.
Yeah. Coach Mawson.
And then goes Braden Thompson.
So right away, nice powerful drive there by Nifong, but he gets the worst for the wear. And
Manikowski for 3, and it's good. Whoa, Manikowskis are on fire tonight.
Sam taking over where his sister left off here to start this one.
Nifong's not feeling well. He's wanting to come out. He's got a sub there. Thompson's waiting to come in for him.
It looks like it might be just a little better.
He's going to have to ice it. It's hurting. It travels bigger in life, and it's a turnover. And out comes Nifong. He's getting some ice.
Well, we'll have to keep an eye on Nifong, see if he's able to go.
Get him some ibuprofen. They're going to wrap his ankle and see what he feels like doing. Manikowski. Vanderweel. Back over to Manikowski. Fakes. Kicks it over to Diego. Diego going to drive. Does not go anywhere. And they call a charge on that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Diego's going to pick up his first, team's first. And the ball's going to be back over to Oregon Davis.
Ay, ay, ay. I'd have taken a travel. That was so soft. Jumper. No good. Thompson. Fakes, travels, bigger in life.
So second turnover here early for Oregon Davis. Going to give the Dragons the ball back with a 3-0 lead.
Manikowski coming across the timeline. Kindig. Thompson breaks out, gets the ball, looks, shifts it over to Manikowski, fakes, gives it to Diego, splits 2. How is that not a foul? Kindig, he's on the foul on the ground.
We're going to call that
24.
On 24, Dylan Murphy. He'll be his first, team's first. And it'll be Dragons ball, baseline left.
Well, it's obvious what the Dragons are going to work for. Look for an open 3 and then dish it down low and get them in some foul trouble, get some easy buckets. Kicks it over, Kindig. And it's stolen. And he traveled, but he's going to take a breakaway. And he misses totally, and it's tipped back in. Did he grab the net?
It was after the shot.
But he grabbed the net with his other hand when he touched the ball to do the tip-in. Watch the replay tonight.
So Campbell with the put back off of the Murphy miss. And I can see if I can catch it on YouTube real quick. Nope.
Yep.
Well,
it's okay.
Wait, here it is. Let's see what they
Watch
did.
him grab the net with his other hand. See it?
No, he didn't grab it.
He did.
He just touched it.
And now foul again.
I pulled the net and rim down one time and didn't get called for anything. The ball bounced about 30 feet in the air off of the shot miss. So
Diego's going line, shooting 2.
Seemed like we could get away with more stuff back in the day.
Yeah, you know, it's like everything. Puts it in.
All right, Diego with his first points of the night, and the foul was on Reisner, his first, team second. Diego with the second shot here, and it's off the back iron, no good. Big rebound there by Clark.
Comes down quickly. Hits it over. Vanderweel. Covering Reisner. Shots up, misses, rebound Vanderweel. Kicks it over to Manikowski, and the Dragons aren't wasting any time. Kindig, 3, and it's good!
Ian Kindig, he's taking over where he left off in that first game, hitting a big 3 to start it off.
Dragons are 2 for 2 in the three-point line, much like the girls. Oh, moving screen. Long 3, and it's no good. Kicks it out.
Second chance opportunity there. Good rebound by Murphy.
Way out top. Looks. Clark has it. Kindig. Diego. Clark takes 2, and he does very well. Gets him in the air.
Well, that's his game. That's the same thing he did to us in the first one. And, you know, the Dragons got to be disciplined, stay on the floor right there.
Kindig fakes. Goes around. Manikowski. Kicks it over to Diego. Thompson. Vanderweel. Diego gets it, puts it up for 2, and it's good.
Diego with his third point of the night. Dragons up 9-4 here. Much better start for them as well.
That's a foul on Vanderweel, but they didn't call it.
Did you hear them
Yep.
chanting? Leave it to the student section, I
Yep.
tell you.
Shot, and it's no good. Rebound going to go to Manikowski.
Big block out there by Sam.
Picks it up.
Much more under control, and they are slowing the speed of the guards from Oregon Davis down here so far.
Manikowski has it. Kicks it over to Diego. Tip from behind. No foul.
That was a tap pass.
Vanderweel. Fakes. Diego's wide open. And one! A nice play from Diego. Great ball from Vanderweel.
5 now for Corral to start the first. 11-4. He's got 1. And the foul is going to be on number 40, Trevor Wilson, his first, team's third.
So Nifong gets his ankle taped, and he's back in the game. You probably had to cut his leg off before he'd sit out on this game.
Let's see how he can go. The junior Nifong, he twisted his ankle a little bit there on the first play of the game, back in. And Corral cannot hit the free throw. He's 1 of 3.
Kicks it over. Fakes. Going to drive. Fancy dribble. Keeps it back. Kicks it down. Reisner. Kindig. Reisner for 3. Up and over, and he puts it in.
Oof. That's a tough shot over the 6'4 Kindig, but Reisner gets his first points of the night.
It was a good shot.
Oh, man.
Manikowski. Nifong. Diego. Manikowski has it. Kindig fakes it down. Picks it up, goes over, gives it to Vanderweel, and the Dragons are very composed with the ball, and that's one thing we noticed against Rochester, and then they suffered and had some problems with that against Oregon Davis the first time around. Much more composed.
Well, they're working the offense through Diego here. They've got a size
advantage. And misses, and rebound Kindig. And Clark's lucky he didn't get the foul. And that, man, I hate that stuff. It should be an easy call for an official right in front of him. Man, oh, man, they're not blowing the whistle.
Third
shot
turnover.
And misses. Rebound goes to Nifong. Kicks it over to Manikowski. Dragons need to settle down, play their game.
Nifong looked pretty good getting after that loose ball right there.
Kindig fakes, dribbles around. Nifong. And you hear Coach Mawson say patience, be smart. Manikowski gets it over to Diego. Goes through 2, and he puts it in.
Nice ball work right there by Diego. He's able to get the ball through, and once he does that, he's unstoppable.
Diego's got a Wilkes behind him. Kicks it out. 3, and it's no good.
Sticks it in.
And it's going to be Dragons ball.
It's
possession.
It'll be OD's ball. It's going to be a jump ball. What are you doing there, Blakey? Oh, okay.
Oregon Davis ball under the basket.
Coach Mawson not happy about something down there. I'm not sure.
They kick it out. Another 3, and it's good.
Wow, that time over Vanderweel.
And it's back to a 3-point game.
Reisner 2 for 2 from outside the line.
Well, right now he's the man with the hot hand, so that's who the Dragons are going to have to shut down. Vanderweel kicks it out to Nifong.
Well, Reisner shot both those shots over 6'4 Kindig and 6'1 Vanderweel. I mean, I don't know how you shut that down if he can do that.
Manikowski. 23 seconds left. And Manikowski draws him. Gets it back. Kindig way out high. Nifong, 11 seconds. Crossover. And dribbles into 2. And they're going to call a foul on Nifong. And that's not the play we needed to run.
So Owen Nifong is going to pick up the foul to be his first. Team second.
Long pass.
They fall asleep.
And it's swatted. Falls asleep, but he makes up for it.
Campbell left all alone back there, but Diego recovers and gets the big block. 2.9 left here to go in the first quarter. Dragons got to watch for Reisner.
Inbounds play. Clark, and he misses, and it's loose, and Nifong battles, and Nifong's going to get it, and it's no good.
After the buzzer, so your first quarter score, Dragons with a 13-10 lead. After 1, we're going to take a break and be back here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium in 30 seconds.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
All right, welcome back here. Getting set for second quarter action from Phil Waybright Gymnasium. The Dragons lead 13-10 after one. And Andy, I mentioned to you the Dragons were down 10-5 on Friday after one. So much like the Lady Dragons, a lot better first quarter here for the boys. Holding on to a 3-point lead. Trevor Reisner still with a big quarter, had 6. Clark and Campbell with 2 apiece. Diego continues to be a big factor with 7. Manikowski and Kindig both with 3.
Well, we shot the 2 threes and made money on it, and then really haven't got back to it yet. Kindig, Nifong, Vanderwill takes it up, and he's fouled. He's shooting 2.
And it looks like they're going to get Clark.
Reisner? Let's see.
Number
4, told
Reisner, and that's going to be his second.
That's a sweet foul for the Dragons.
Yes, it is. And so Vanderwill's getting 2 shots at the line and a second foul on Reisner.
Big free throws, as they all are. And that's short. And but he gets the roll.
Gets the roll. That's a good sign. Vanderwill with his first points. Yeah, he struggled, didn't score on Friday, so good to see him get off of the schneid here early, and he gets 2.
Them both. Huge free throws for the Dragons. Manikowski, a little pressure.
Lead.
And they kick it over. Trap, foul, Vanderwill.
That'll be his first, team's third.
Clark gets it. Easy inbound. 2-3 zone for the Dragons. Clark has it. Looks. Kicks it over and back. Looking for Reisner in that corner again. They turn and leave him.
They're going to switch corners.
Yep.
And Vanderwill gets out there, no problem.
I'd like to call that a foul because he grabbed a hold of his arm. Shots up, and it's good.
That was a long three-pointer there by Reisner, and he's 3 of 3.
Killing it.
9 points now, and it's back to a 2-point Dragon lead.
Manikowski up and through them all. Fast pace right there, Manikowski, and that's a great bucket. I like that.
5, and he did a nice job. Reisner was trying to sell a charge right there, but not even
Never
close.
touched him, so yeah. I like to see that reach and foul. Now watch when 24, he grabs a hold of the players on them screens. Look at that, moving screen. Right there it was.
Looks like they've gone.
Tipped, and it's stolen, and Diego picks it up, and here comes Manikowski.
Looks like they might have gone to a little different defense with Vanderwill. Yeah,
Travels.
Travel. Vanderwill looks to be marking Reisner now, one-on-one.
And Kindig made the shot. Too bad there was already a travel call. He was wished and put into 3, but unfortunately it doesn't count.
First turnover here, the second, 4th of the game for the Dragons.
And Vanderwill is all over Reisner. Hands, and that's a foul. That's his second.
Going to be his second, yeah. Team's 4th.
And what he needs to do on a quick player like that is just take a step off of him, but then he's going to pull up for that 3. So when you see him step back to take that shot, that's when you step forward.
And he's got the length to guard him. He just can't get into foul trouble here.
Yep. Dribbles, travel, kicks it low by himself.
Well, that's the one thing that you can't do when you do a box and one type thing. You know, the rotations are off a little bit from your normal 2-3.
Diego gets it out top, kicks it over to Kindig. And
nice.
Nifong's all by himself and puts it in for 2, and that's a
Beautiful.
great rotation on the Dragons' offensive end.
Nifong with his first, and it's a 4-point Dragon lead with 5 minutes left here in
Need
the first
a nice
half.
stop here. Traveled. Danced with it once he caught it. Loses the ball, and it's off of Argos.
Nice defense there by Diego.
Yep. And Reisner's saying, here, bring it over to me. Thompson's coming in, and out comes Vanderwill. He's got 2 fouls, and now Manikowski's going to be on Reisner.
Looks like they're going to match up a little one man-to-man here.
Looks, Clark runs into 2, kicks it over. Takes a quick shot, and it's good.
Dylan Murphy puts in the 3-pointer from range, and the Dragons down
up to one by
down
one.
to a 1-point lead.
Manikowski, Kindig, Manikowski, backing around. Well, the Dragons need to rotate it. When they suck out on Kindig, that's when they get it down to Diego. Thompson, Vanderwill, Nifong, Kindig to Manikowski. Thompson, Kindig rushes it, but still it's off the mark. And rebound. And 3 Dragons miss it. And it's blocked by Kindig. And here comes Manikowski. Shot.
Oof. Way off balance there.
Kindig with the rebound. Puts it up for 2. It's blocked. And Clark slows it down. He's over in the corner. Fakes, drives, hits it for 2, and a bucket.
Well, Avery's got 4 points. Avery's got 4 points, and he just had a big block down there on the defensive end, and all of a sudden the Bobcats are back up, or up actually for the first time, 20-19 over the Dragons. We've got 3:33 left to go here in the first, and it was a 2-man show for the Bobcats in game number 1 on Friday with Clark and Reisner. Reisner still showing up big. Clark's got 2, Reisner with 9. But you got Campbell with 2, you've got Avery with 4, and then you've got Murphy with 3 for the Bobcats. Right now, the Dragons just need to calm down and let things kind of flow a little bit better. Their offensive flow is kind of
well, it's broke up. They're not going down to Diego. They were getting him in foul trouble. He was putting lots of buckets in, and then we kind of pulled away from it.
Well, they've got Wilson on the bench right now. I don't know. He's only got 1 foul, but Coach Eskridge has gone small.
Manikowski just misses. Diego with the big rebound and misses. Kindig for 2, misses. And it's going to be Oregon Davis. And just like we saw out of the girls earlier tonight, missing bunnies, and that was 3 of them right there.
Does that look familiar?
Oh, boy. Warning to Mawson. Humpty Dumpty can't get down the field court. Oh, boy. Vanderwill's back on the court. 2 fouls. He's on Reisner. Picks up his dribble. Clark gets it. Kicks it over. Misses. Air ball. Clark. Puts it up for 2.
Well, he leaned in strong right there and didn't get called. He could have got a charge, but he gets his 4th point, and now it's a 3-point Bobcat lead.
Well, the Dragons started firing all cylinders, and then Diego. Ball's loose and it's taken away. Ball's loose and it's tied up, and it's going to be Oregon Davis ball.
OD ball.
Lots of hands, lots of contact out there. Riddle. And it looks like Diego might be taking the first break of the. Oh, it's. Oh, he's pulling Vanderwill before he gets the 3rd foul, and that's a smart play. They're going to run UCLA. Reisner. Riddle's on him. Kicks it out. Long 3, and it's good. And now they can't miss a shot.
Reisner's 4 of 4. He's got 12, and the lead is 6 now for the Bobcats.
Manikowski, little jumper, and it's in. Manikowski for 2. 4-point lead. Misses. Diego with the rebound. Manikowski. Riddle fakes. Nifong. Kindig's open in the corner. Manikowski for 3, and it's long. Diego with the rebound, and no foul. Riddle gets it back. Shot, and it misses. Tips up again and misses, and Diego gets the rebound. And 1 opportunity.
Great job there. 4 tries at it, and Diego finally able to put it in. He might have got away with a walk, but we're not going to say nothing. And the foul on number 24, Dylan Murphy, that's his 2nd and the team's 5th.
And in comes the big man immediately because he sees that Diego's having his way underneath.
Well, Riddle with a couple opportunities there as well, so good work from him coming in off the bench. See if he can put this and 1 in.
And it's smooth. There you go. Just what the Dragons ordered. Down by 1 with 56 seconds left in the half.
Diego with 10 already for the Dragons.
Misses, loses it. Kindig gets the ball. Gives it over to Manikowski.
Clark just lost the handle on that.
Kindig fakes, back over to Manikowski. Kindig. Caddy corner to Riddle. Nifong. Manikowski, and they shift it around. Nifong gets the ball. "12 seconds left. Dragons. Nifong goes up, lays it up, and what a play by Nifong! And it's a steal, and Nifong can't get to it, and that's a half, and the Dragons go in with a big lead of 1 point, 26-25, and battle back for a great end of the first half.
All right, that's going to do it here for first half action. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with our halftime show here in just a few, and we'll get our stats all totaled up and be back here with second half action in about 5-10 minutes.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
All right, welcome back. We are at the half here from Phil Waybright Gymnasium. The Dragons battled back. Oregon Davis had taken a 25-21 lead. The Dragons scored the last 5 of the first half and go into the half with a 26-25 advantage over Oregon Davis. Your first half scoring for the Bobcats, Reisner with 12 on 4 of 4 from three-point land. Avery and Clark with 4 apiece. Dylan Murphy with 1-3, and Lance Campbell has 2. For the Dragons, Diego Corral leads the team with 10. Sam Manikowski has 7. Owen Nifong with 4. Ian Kindig with 3. And Lucas Vanderweel rounds it out with 2. The only other score I have final, I don't have the score, but LaVille remains unbeaten, advancing past Culver in the bottom half of the bracket. John Glenn was down to New Prairie after 3. I don't have any other advances on the boys' side of things. On the girls' side, the semifinal bracket is all set. John Glenn versus Argos. I don't have the Glenn score, but Argos defeated Oregon Davis 65-53. And on the bottom half of the bracket, it's going to be Bremen taking on LaVille. Bremen defeated Triton 38-32, and LaVille gets past Culver 41-9. So those games will take place on Thursday night at LaVille. On the JV side of things, the girls are going to be taking on John Glenn tomorrow night at LaVille, and the boys, I think, are going to be taking on John Glenn as well in the JV bracket. So far the Dragons doing very well here in the first round. 3 of the 4 teams are through, and we're halfway through the boys varsity game with a 1-point Argos lead. Second half action getting set to go here. Andy Reisner, they got to find an answer to keep him off of the 3-point line.
Well, the biggest thing is when they really pressuring him hard, then they were just throwing it down to like Avery, number 22, on the other side because they just forgot all about him, and he had like 2 easy buckets, simple lay-ins. So they're going to have to be aware of the whole game, all the surroundings, and just stick with them with good, tight defense, but monitor the fouls.
Dragons start second half with the ball, going from left to right.
Nifong throws it out to Diego. Sort of.
I guess.
Ken Dick gets it and puts it over to Manikowski. Nifong has it. Takes the dribble. Kicks it out. Diego. Manikowski. Dragons are going to be trying to figure out what's the best approach for the attack for this half. Manikowski fakes, kicks it over to Vanderweel. Kendig drives, little jumper, and it's good.
That was great. He had to double clutch, kind of lost control of it, but was able to get underneath it and get the bucket.
Yep, here comes. The Dragons need a stop or 2 here. And that's not going to do it. And there he travels before Diego gets the foul because Diego was going to put his saddle on the poor guy.
A quick turnover here. Only 4 first half turnovers for the Bobcats. Dragons did as well, only 4. So pretty clean on the turnover side of things.
Yep, so there's a good stop for the Dragons. Kendig for 3, and it's long. Clark with a rebound, and he's not wasting any time. Pulls it up, kicks it caddy corner. Kendig, that's probably the worst miss I've seen out of him all season. He's so close and very accurate. And nothing. Diego gets the ball. Kendig fakes, gives it over. No foul over the back. And Kendig hits it out of bounds and prevents the breakaway goal.
Well, they didn't call one down there, so they didn't call it down there. So it seems to be fairly even here to start the half.
And then for anyone that says it's not a goal, then how come they call it goaltending? So people say it's not goal in basketball.
Boy, you just went off the rails right there, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, these people, they all – I always
wait for
I wait for the comments because I said going to the goal.
Yeah.
But good work. Kicks it down.
Who are these people?
Sports cronies. Travels.
Nope. They're going to call a foul. We're going to get Kindig, I think.
Kindig, hopefully, because if it's not Vanderwill's fifth. Third,
no,
yeah.
They got third on Vanderwill. I thought maybe they were going to get Kindig from the side. So that's not good news for Coach Mawson.
I just said that. Kicks it out. Vanderwill's going to have to be super smart now. Long three, and it's no good. Diego with a big rebound. Kicks it over to Manikowski, and they come across the timeline. Stutters and lays up, misses. And there's over the back on Diego.
Yeah, they got him that time. That's going to be the second foul on Corral.
Just missed out of Manikowski. Coach Mawson, yep, I think Vanderwill's coming out.
Riddle's going to give him a break. Vanderbilt with 3 fouls. Can't afford to get that fourth.
Riddle's going to be all over Reisner. Riddle's what, 6'2" now? 6'2"?
What do they got him listed at? 6'3" is what they're listing him at.
Like I said, 6'2".
Yeah.
And he's just face guarding him. Spins, misses.
Yeah, jump ball. Oh, my. Coach Mawson's got to be careful. He's already got a warning.
Wow.
That was
arm over and down.
No, Diego put it on his hip. That was Diego's fault right there. He's got to clear that ball out.
But number 40 come around with the big swinging arm, and when you come from the top down, shots up, missed. Rebound, Manikowski. Kicks it over. Nifong fakes. Caddy corner, Kindig. To Riddle. They're double teaming him down low. Kindig for 3, and it's long again. And he's shoved from behind. And you betcha. He pushed Diego out of the way so he could get the rebound.
24 Murphy, that's going to be his third.
And that's a good sign for the Dragons.
First of the team on the second half.
And Nifong's got to get it in, and he does. Manikowski gets it. Sets it up. Dragons still up by 3. And that's not a good pass from Kindig. Riddle coming down on Clark. Kindig, good smart defense. And Riddle is over Reisner, and Reisner's having a hard time even getting the ball. Kicks it down. Blocked. Should have been a foul, and they call it on number 40. Ooh.
So Wilson will pick up his team second. And Riddle doing a great job on Reisner here since he came in for Vanderwill.
Face guarding him and will not let him have that ball. The official just knocked the ball out of Nifong's hand.
Good defensive effort there by the official.
Yeah. Kindig has it. Nifong. Riddle looks. Kicks it to Nifong. Rotates it. Oof. That was a stealable pass. I got to be careful. Diego kicks it out. Riddle gets it. Puts it over to Manikowski. Kindig fakes. Diego. And they rotate around. Dragons having good ball management. We didn't see a lot of this out of the first time they met there last Thursday. Friday. Manikowski off. Oh, boy. Got to follow your shot. Riddle's on Reisner. Takes a quick 3, and it's good.
Wow. There's nothing Riddle can do. I mean, he was right there, and Reisner just gets up over top of it. And he's 5 for 5.
Yep, he's on fire. Macy Morris of the Oregon Davis clan. Kicks it out, Riddle. Nifong. Manikowski's going to come around to get it. Diego. Up, misses, it's blocked, and it's going to stay here.
Well, not really related to Bi County, but a big game in Class 2A girls basketball. Number 1 Oak Hill beats North Miami 62-37.
Oof. Diego gets it. Puts the ball back down to Nifong, kicks it over. Riddle for 3, and it's just off the mark. Ball's loose, and Clark comes down with it. I caught him, Eric. 3, and it's short. Rebound, Manikowski. We'll let him shoot that. Diego, and what a rebound. It was the alley-oop that went awry, and Kindig gets it and smartly puts it right in off the glass.
Kindig's got all 4 of the Dragons' points here in the second half.
And Reisner's not sure what to do because Riddle
trying to get a screen to get him open, and
gets
Riddle's
the ball,
right
has
there.
to get rid of it quick.
Travel, no call.
Shots up and good.
Second chance opportunity there for Wilson, and he puts in his first points. And it's a tie ball game with 2 minutes
Moss
left
is
here in
telling
the
him
third.
he traveled.
Well, he's got an argument there because he did, but
Nifong has it. He's got to be careful with that. Diego. And he's going to drive in.
charge.
Kicks it up and blocks it.
Ooh, I thought they were going to get Diego on this third foul, but they don't. They call Murphy with his 4th.
Oof.
Looked like he
Man,
was
that's
there.
4 on him already. Riddle's out. Thompson's back in. Riddle did a great job. I'm not sure. He took Riddle out and put Thompson back in.
So who's he got on Reisner now?
I don't know. Diego gets it, puts it back to Nifong.
Nice spin move, but he's going to get
misses and he's
fouled.
shooting.
And they're either going to get Reisner on that, I think.
Nope, 22, Avery.
They got Avery.
Yep.
So that'll be Avery's first.
He's
And
sneaky player, gets himself in good position for those layups at the other end because they're so worried about the outside shooters. They're forgetting about him. Nifong puts it in. Huge free throw out of Nifong. Indiana basketball at its finest tonight.
Yeah, lane
No
violation
good.
on
Diego.
Diego. It's going to take a point off the board for the Dragons.
It happens. Not really sure how, but it happens.
Hey, for all you Boilers fans out there, the number 3 team in the nation, Purdue, beats Wisconsin 78-50.
Wowzers.
At Wisconsin, I
Ooh,
think.
up there in Badgerland.
Maybe it was at Purdue.
Yeah, Boilerville.
They came.
All right, Manikowski's out. And
Yeah.
so we got Owen. Nope. Kindig is on Reisner. And Nifong's on Clark. Kicks it out. Clark gets it back. Fakes, pulls back, kicks it caddy corner. Good defense out of the Dragons. 53 seconds left in the third. 31-30.
Well, Andy, much like the Lady Dragons, much better effort here tonight out of the boys.
Yep. Well, Kindig's got to be aware of that step forward and then a step back, pull back, and a shot from Reisner. That's what he's going to do. $19 seconds. Looks. We want 40 to have it. He travels a lot, and they're going to be watching for it. Clark drives, and he's got a bucket. 6 seconds left.
Clark with the big bucket gives him the lead.
Nifong. Yes! And it's good!
At the buzzer.
At the buzzer!
Oh, and Nifong with the three-pointer puts the Dragons back up by 2 after 3. 34-32.
Oh, my word.
So we're going to take a break. We're going to come back for exciting fourth quarter action here in just a moment from Phil Waybright Gymnasium. You're watching RTC4.com's coverage of first round TCU Bi-County.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
All right, the Dragons off of a three-pointer at the buzzer by Nifong go into the fourth quarter with a 34-32 advantage. Andy, after 3 quarters on Friday, the Dragons were down 37-27, so they've got 8 minutes here to hold on to this lead and see if they can't be the 4th Dragon team to advance to the semifinals here.
Dragon basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Dragons get it coming in. Beginning of the fourth quarter. Been a super quick game. That quarter was really quick. Very little stoppages. Not a lot of fouls. Not a lot of turnovers.
Well, getting started as late as we did, it's already almost 9:40, so I'm glad it went fast.
Kindig. And its pass is stolen.
Not a good way to start off the quarter for the Dragons with a turnover.
Kindig faked that and put a bounce pass to Diego next time, and it'll be good to go. Reisner pulls the back like I talked about, misses. Clark with the rebound.
Wow, he got up there big time for that rebound. Gives the Bobcats another chance.
Shot, and it's no good. And Nifong with a great rebound, blocked him out. Kicks it over. Manikowski fakes. Going to go around and sets it up. Smart play. Kindig looks. Fakes, gets it over to Manikowski. And Diego's getting shoved around now a little bit.
Ooh.
Gives it to him.
Travel. They could have got Manikowski, and they didn't. And so the drag of the foot there by Diego. And
a lot of body contact, but they didn't call it, and they haven't really been calling it. I'll tell you what, they're not calling massive amounts of fouls, but at least they're being consistent.
Right.
So if you know they're playing that way, you're just going to have to muscle up and get tough.
Only 6 fouls here in the second.
That's what I was saying.
Second half total.
And we're done with shot, and it's in.
Big time shot there by Clark. He's got 8 points on the night.
Tie ball game. Now he did the same stutter step down there, and it looked like a travel, but gives it over to Kindig. Manikowski gets it over to Nifong. Nifong fakes, then gets it to Manikowski. Thompson. Caddy corner. Down to Diego. And there's a great steal by Thompson. Kicks it over, and the Dragons reset.
Right there is Braden Thompson. I tell you what, I can't say enough
good things. A little
bit
hustle plays out of him. Like we said. And Manikowski with a great jumper.
They get 2 points off of that hustle effort there with Thompson, and Dragons back up 36-34.
And Clark getting some instruction from coach. And he's fouled. He's shooting 2.
Vanderweel's going to check back in. He's got 3 fouls, so he's got to be smart. So they got Diego Corral on his 3rd foul. Clark's going to be at the line shooting 1 or 2 for his first free throw attempts here of the evening.
Clark probably going to be pretty good with this, and he is.
Clark with 9 now for the Bobcats. Reisner with 15, but he had 12 at the half, held to 1 3-pointer there in the 3rd quarter.
Yep, Thompson did very well for the time he was in. Vanderweel's back in, and the second one's good too. Tie ball game. Manikowski gets it. Back to Vanderweel. Manikowski. Kindig, and it's broke. Fakes. Back over to Manikowski.
I think Coach Mawson wanted the boys to attack a little bit harder there.
Manikowski in and out. Should have been a foul on Vanderweel. And that's his fourth. Should have been over the back on Diego earlier.
Well, it was going to be one of them's fourth foul.
Yep.
And they're going to give it to Vanderweel. And the juniors got to be smart here with 4. There's still 5 and 11 minutes left here in the
I
game.
tell you what, from what I saw, I'm putting Riddle back in and letting Vanderweel take a break.
Yeah, Riddle's done a great job. He's really shut Reisner down.
Tie ball game. Dragons defending. Oregon Davis trying their best. Clark has it. Going to go against Nifong. Jumps into him and just throws it, and it goes in.
Well, they've been shutting Reisner down, but Clark's come to life now. He's got 12 for the Bobcats, and they're back up by 2.
Nifong. And what a lay-in from Nifong. Great work going to the basket.
Nifong, just like he did at the end of the third, answering the Bobcats.
Man, that was a travel. He dragged his foot, kicked it back. Reisner, and it's good.
Oh, my goodness. Over the 6'4" Kindig for the 3. Reisner is just lights out tonight. He is 6 of 6 from the three-point line, and the Bobcats take a 3-point advantage. Coach Mawson wants a timeout after that. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll come back here on RTC4.com. All right, it's a back-and-forth contest. The Bobcats off of the huge 3 by Reisner, back up by 3, 41-38. We got 4:13 left in this one. And we may not be done at the end of the regulation the way the things are going.
Well,
might be
much better performance out of the Dragons so far tonight. And only 4 minutes left in the game. This is no time to go backwards.
All righty. Dragons with the ball. Manikowski brings it across.
Kindig. Fakes. Gives over to Manikowski. Vanderweel. Nifong drives. Gets it over. And it's stolen. Just about.
Every pass in that sequence, Andy,
just pretty much
tipped.
was touched.
Yeah, every pass.
It's being telegraphed a little too easy. I want to see Kindig take some confidence and shoot another 3. He's very good from the three-point line. Vanderweel, 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound, Vanderweel. Kicks it out. Kindig fakes. Nifong lays it in again. What a brilliant play from Nifong.
Nifong has the last 4 Dragons buckets or points, and they're back to within 1.
I tell you what, a couple more 3s out of Reisner, and I'm going to go get his autograph.
That's got to be some kind of percentage record there.
Shot is up, and it's out, and it's out of bounds, and it's going to stay Oregon Davis.
I thought that was off of Clark, but
Clark was over Nifong's back.
If nothing else, it should have been out of bounds to the Dragons.
Yep.
So Bobcats with another chance here with the ball.
Kindig. Nifong. Ooh, not the person to put on him with 4 fouls. Fouled and misses. And that's his 4th.
I tell you what, the 2 guards, Reisner and Clark, besides the awesome shooting by Reisner, they are very good about getting into the body of the bigs for Argos and drawing the foul. And a lot of times they make the bucket and the 1, but this time it's just going to be Reisner going to the line shooting 2. He's got 18.
19
now. Bobcats back up by 2. And you got Diego Corral and Lucas Vanderweel both with 4.
And he makes that one.
Makes them both, and it's a 3-point Bobcat lead.
Well, that's not very much. The Dragons are well within that range to get a couple buckets and go ahead. Kicks it out. Kindig. Manikowski. Nifong fakes. Kicks it over. Kindig. Nifong. Vanderweel. Bad pass. It's a steal. Quick timeout.
The third turnover for the Dragons here in the fourth quarter, and Oregon Davis has the ball back with a 3-point lead, 2:21 left to go. We're going to take a break, be back here in 30 seconds from RTC4.com.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
All right, welcome back here. Oregon Davis calls a timeout with the ball and a 3-point lead. We got 2:21 left to go. The Dragons need to find an answer to the guards, Clark and Reisner. Both of them having huge nights. Reisner with 20 points, 6, 8, 10, 12 for Clark. So 32 of the 43 Oregon Davis points between Clark and Reisner.
All right. We got video. I got a message. We don't have any video at the moment. Audio is good with no video. Refresh your.
It's right there. I don't know.
Refresh your, what-you-call it.
Yeah, sorry.
Link.
Yeah.
Close it and open it back up.
I don't know. It's
Mr.
right.
Hoffman.
Sorry, it's right there.
They're going to hold the ball a bit. Clark. Be smart, Vanderweel. We don't need a 5th. And it's missed. Manikowski.
Oh, my. They're going to call a jump ball before possession. What effort there by Manikowski and Clark.
Yeah.
Wow. You can't say there's a lack of effort here.
Yeah, it's great.
Wow.
Great hustle out of everybody. Nifong and Clark are chatting. Kicks it up. Minute 43. Dragons down by 3. Here comes Oregon Davis. Reisner has it. Oh, should have been a foul after that tap.
Dragons need to get a stop here. They don't necessarily want to foul them.
Nope.
But with a minute 15 left, they can't let him score. And right there, Clark goes right around Diego.
Well,
and
he's
puts
got
it in.
4, so he can't do too much. Dragons down by 5. Nifong dribbles, kicks it over. Vanderweel for 3, and it's good!
That was a sorely needed bucket,
Huge.
and it brings it back to a 2-point game, and we got a timeout by Oregon Davis. Or did Mawson call that?
Nope, Mawson.
All righty, so we'll be back here in 30 seconds. Got 54 seconds left to go. The Dragons down by 2. Alrighty, we got 54.4 seconds left in regulation time here. The Dragons trail 45-43 to the Bobcats. Just saw Lucas Vanderwill hit a huge three-pointer to bring the Dragons back to within 2.
Coach Mawson has subbed Bowenbacher in for defensive purposes only. So he's going to be on Clark. And we'll see who's going to end up on Reisner. Most likely Kendig.
Full court pressure here for the Dragons. They're going to look to go long. Nope.
And his own teammate trapped him.
Jump ball
by Bowenbacher.
What a play by Bowenbacher and Vanderwill right there. They get the jump ball. Vanderwill's going to come back in. I said Vanderwill, it was Nifong. Those two look so similar. Vanderwill's going to check back in for Bowenbacher. He comes in for point-something seconds and gets a tie-up, so great job. Dragons back the ball, baseline right.
Vanderwill to Manikowski. 47 seconds left. Kendig. Manikowski. Kendig for 3, and it's out. And the rebound goes to Reisner.
Oh, he hit his first one tonight, and he's been cold ever since.
Clark has it. Fans are on their feet. And Manikowski fouls him. But that's okay. The Dragons got a couple to give away.
It's only the sixth team foul. Manikowski's going to pick up his first. Got a timeout on the floor. Coach Mawson wants to discuss his defensive set here with the team. So we'll take a break and be back here in 30 seconds. 19.4 seconds left in the regulation time here. Dragons trail 43-45. Bobcats with the ball.
Clark's going to get it with ease. Kicks it down. Reisner.
Don't want to foul.
Time's out.
Oh, he
calls a timeout.
He called a timeout. He was going to get fouled there. Would have got a chance at a 1-and-1.
30-second.
All righty.
Well, he's definitely not who we don't want to have fouling at the free throw.
No, you don't want to foul either one, Reisner or Clark. They're going to be good to go. We'll be back here in just a second.
You know, Diego should be in front of the passer.
All right, Coach Stone's working on his play here. Let's see what happens. 14.5 left. Quick foul on Reisner by Manikowski.
Why is that? That's just too easy for him to get the ball.
He's just too fast. I mean, there's
but
no
you got to put bigger pressure on that guy throwing the ball in.
So let's see Reisner.
They weren't going to throw it to number 40, the big man.
He's 2 of 2 here from the line tonight to go with 6 of 6 from three-point range.
And he makes it.
Makes the first. This one here is huge. If he puts this one in, the Dragons are
pretty much in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, he's a quality player, and he misses. And the Dragons get it.
Still have some life. Got to go quick, and there's a foul. Nifong's going to get a shot.
Honestly, that's fine for Oregon Davis's standpoint. You can only get 2.
Well, they're going to have 2 free throws and a quick steal coming out and hope that they can get the ball back with only 6.6 seconds left. Nifong has got to hit both of these.
And he does. First one. And Mawson calls a timeout.
Going to ice his own player a little bit. All right, we'll see what happens here. We're down to the last 6.6 seconds. It's been a good one here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium. Dragons down 2 with Owen Nifong at the line shooting 1. All right, welcome back. We've got 6.6 seconds left in regulation time. I wonder if he's trying to draw up something to miss on purpose.
I don't think so.
You got to hit the rim, and then you got to get in a position to get the rebound. I don't know.
Well, here's the big thing.
A missed free throw and a putback ties it up.
We've talked about this before, and how many free throws have we missed this game?
Oh, I'd have to look. A few.
And nobody's going back. Look at the back player. Look at him. He's all by himself.
Gets it to go, so it's a 1-point game. They're going to foul Reisner immediately.
Right.
Yeah, no, they were. Look at Nifong. He shook Mawson's hand, and I think they were trying to miss that one, and he just didn't do it.
Manikowski dives, and Reisner's going to the line. 6 seconds left. Dragons still have some hope because they can go up by 3, and then Dragons have one more chance to take the 3 and tie it.
Reisner left the door open last time with a 1-for-2 trip, so let's see what he can do here. And he makes the first. That's the big one. Makes it a 2-point game. He's got to get this one to make it a 3-point game, but still some life for the Dragons. They got to get the defensive rebound. Puts them both in.
Manikowski.
See if Nifong can find some.
Oh, and he throws it away. And he throws it away, and that's the game. And that's an unfortunate situation. Unfortunate pass out of Manikowski.
And that's going to be your final.
Yes, it is.
The Dragons fall 48-45 to the Bobcats.
Well, it's a great game and much better than the first time around.
So the Bobcats will advance to take on the winner of John Glenn New Prairie.
And Blake Thomas is trying to fall down.
48-45. OD is 6-5 on the year. The Dragons fall to 8-4 on the year. The only other game that I have a final for, as far as the boys go, LaVille wins on the bottom half of the bracket. So OD will face the winner of Glen New Prairie, and LaVille will take the winner of Triton and Bremen. So unfortunately for the Dragons, they're going to fall into the consolation game and take on the loser from the John Glenn New Prairie game. We're going to take a quick break. We'll get all your game stats totaled up and get out of here for tonight here in just a second. I'll be back in 30.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
All right, so your totals here for the scoring on the game. The Oregon Davis Bobcats leading all scorers tonight. Reisner with 23 points. He follows that up. He had 25 in the first game against the Dragons. Clark with 14. He had 18 in the first game. Avery with 4, Murphy with 3, and Wilson with 2. So 9 points outside of Clark and Reisner for the Bobcats. For the Dragons, Nifong and Diego Corral led the team with 10 apiece. Diego had 10 at the half, didn't score in the second half. Manikowski ends the game with 9, Kindig with 7, and Vanderweel with 5. So the Dragons will play on Friday night, take on the loser of the New Prairie and John Glenn game. Oregon Davis will take on the winner in semifinal action. Junior varsity boys and girls will be in action tomorrow night at LaVille, both taking on John Glenn, I believe. And then the varsity girls on Thursday night, after the big win here tonight, will be taking on John Glenn in a huge game on Thursday. So we're going to wrap it up here for tonight. For Andy Stone, Blake Thomas, Steve Stricker saying goodnight here from Argos, where the Dragons fall to the Bobcats.